Rabbi, what you got up your sleeve? And Moses said, ain't got nothing up my sleeve but this. And he pulled back his robe, and up went that rod in the air. And swam down that rod came in the ground, and turned into the prettiest 6-foot king snake you ever saw in all your life. And Moses said, oops, Lord, I done got the wrong snake. And the Lord said, that's all right, don't worry about it, Moses. I know what I'm doing. You just stay with it. And the magicians came up and said, well, anybody can do that trick. That's fundamental. And Moses thought to himself, my, I sure hope they can't do it. And those two magicians slapped down their rods, and there were two of the prettiest looking rattlesnakes you ever saw in your life. And Pharaoh said, you see there? See there? The Lord God of the Hebrews. Well, what do you think we are down here anyway? A bunch of jacklegs, a bunch of amateurs? You're not dealing with a bunch of hicks and rubes down here, boy. We learned it in all the wisdom of the Egyptians. Anything you can do, we can do better. And Moses prayed to the Lord and said, Lord, you're going to have to do something. And the Lord said, never mind, Moses. Just relax. Enjoy yourself. Watch the show. You just don't worry about it now. Learn to rest in me. Take 10. And Moses stared in unbelief as those two rattlesnakes came in that king snake. And that old king snake just arched up, and both those rattlesnakes bit him. And that old king snake just grinned from ear to ear and went right for one of them to get him. And those rattlesnakes turned tail and began to run, and that king snake came after him, and he could move quicker than they could. And pretty soon that old king snake had caught up with one of those rattlers, and he just got him right by the tail, and he just swallowed him right down whole. And those magicians and Pharaoh watched in horror as that old king snake caught up with that other rattlesnake in about 20 more yards. And that rattlesnake turned to fight for his life, and he turned around and bit that king snake twice. And that old king snake just arched up in the air and said, quit tickling me, man. And he just swallowed him down, just swallowed him clean whole. And that king snake came sidling back to Moses there, about half the speed he went out. And Moses reached down, picked him up by the tail, and flapped him back up, and there he was in his hand again, a shepherd's staff. With a stick about twice as thick as it was before. And Pharaoh said, well, pop my balloon and call me Buster, if I don't beat all I ever did see. And he went over there and got in a conference with his magicians. And Moses yelled after him, you gonna let him go? And Pharaoh came back after a while and said, no, I ain't gonna let him go. And Aaron and Pharaoh said, well, you saw that